Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Where's the guitar? It's not there. Well, I'm trying something new out. Bearing in mind, I am not an artist. I've started drawing a year ago, and this is where I'm up to now. So I thought it'd be interesting just to see the little process. So let's get into it. Now I took the liberty of already drawing a sketch because I felt like we would have been here for ages trying to figure out the design that I was doing. And so I use Sketchbook Pro. It's the only really thing I've ever tried. I tried Krita, I think it was called. I didn't really enjoy that. Plus my laptop couldn't handle it. Never delved into Photoshop. It's not something I can do. I'd never tried it. And this is the boobies. Always got to make B fat. Fat B are cute. That's just a fact. You'll see me fiddle with the screen a lot. I have a habit of zooming in and out, rotating, flicking back and forth all the time. It's just a habit. I don't mean to do it. It just happens. Here you'll see something that I've always struggled with, and it's the fact that I like to put too much detail into something that you'll never see. Later on you'll see me try and draw into the wings of the bee. I'll put so much effort in to try and figure out a design for it, and then eventually I've just got to realise that no one's going to see it or look that close. Now the speech bubble, I'm not very good at writing, I'll admit. I'll throw my hands up at that. I don't have the best handwriting, and it's very hard to draw on a drawing tablet. So eventually I come back to the speech bubble with a font generator. I use it a lot. I've used it a lot in a lot of my designs. It helps out. It's just a free font generator. Before I actually did this, I actually cut a few bits out, but I actually tried to shade in the ghost with Airspray. But I ended up hating everything about it. I couldn't really get the design right. I couldn't figure out whether I wanted to go through a realism or a cartoony thing. I usually have a problem with that. I always trying to mix the two together, and it always ends up totally wrong. I have drawn some vegetables with realistic shading, and I didn't need to. Like I said, I've put way too much detail in some of my designs when this should have just been simple cartoon coloured, block colour drawings. So that's what I tried with this, just to get a bit of shading underneath him. Straight up, different colour. Not messing around. Although I do put, here I put a bit of shading in, just a bit of backlight, make it a bit more ominous, a bit spooky. Yeah, I forgot to do the eyes ages ago, so I've got to fill them in. Now, with the bee, again, I didn't need to go into too much detail, but I did. It's just a habit. I could have just done a nice just a different colour. Pick up. Here you can see the amount of detail I was trying to put in. Even now when I'm looking at it, I can't even see it. Nah, it was pointless, but I know it's there, so it makes me happy, I suppose. Going back over the bee with a bit different colour because I felt like there was too much dark, so I made it a bit of a better blend. The shadows, yes. Spent way too long on this. Again, all I should have just done is what I'm doing now. Solid circle block, turn the opacity down, done. Easy. Not complicated. But I decided to then go in and started to put a bit of light shading in it. And then I think eventually I got an eraser and started rubbing out the edges, or a soft eraser. Didn't need to. And then carbon copy it and shove it onto the bee. I think in the final product I actually took out the extra shading and just left it a black circle. I didn't need to try any harder than it was. Spin this canvas around because why not? Oh yeah, I was getting a bit of a... I was trying to get... the little stinger on the bee, I was trying to make it look like it was pointy. It ended up making it look like it was pooing, so I ended up just getting rid of that. Ah, yes, the dreaded text. Sketchbook, I'll admit, doesn't have the best texts. They all look the same, just different shapes. I know that kind of doesn't make sense, but yeah, so ended up going with font generator. Nice, simple horror font. Just rip out the watermark. And I think I zoom in and actually, I draw over it a bit more because it was too thin, and I was worried that it wasn't going to pop out with enough. So yeah, this is Booby. This is the first video of my drawing. I hope you enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. If you ever want to see more, tell me.